Hi, I'm Carrie Sayers with Crane Composites, and today we're going to show you what we call our torture test. We're going to take our Glasbord panel with surface seal and put it up against a standard PVC panel. We're going to show you why Glasbord with surface seal is 10 times cleaner, has 6 times the stain resistance, and 2 times the abrasion resistance of a standard PVC panel. Now today, I've got here a Glasbord Class C panel with surface seal, and we're going to put it up against this standard PVC panel. And we're going to test them side by side. The first thing we want to simulate is abrasion resistance. Now, if you have an FRP panel in a back room, it's probably subject to being run into by carts. You may have chairs in the back that are constantly rubbing up against it, and you really want to have an FRP with a really good abrasion resistance so that it doesn't show a lot of wear and tear over time. Now, I'm going to take this wire brush, and I'm going to take a few swipes on each panel using the same amount of pressure on both, and I'm going to show you the results. Very clear to see that the standard PVC panel has significant scratching, and certainly you can see the area where we use the wire brush is much darker. Whereas our Glasbord with surface seal panel, if you look closely, you might be able to see a little bit of scratching, but it's certainly held up 10 times better than the standard PVC panel. All right, now the next thing we want to demonstrate is the stain resistance, and that's where this permanent black marker comes into play. I'm just going to put the same amount of design on both, and we're just going to let that set for just a second. Now for this next step, we recommend you use some safety glasses and gloves, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working with some graffiti cleaner here, and you can just pick it up at any hardware store. And the one thing you want to remember here is you really want to make sure you're in a well-ventilated area if you're going to use this. Shake it up, and again use the same amount on each panel, and we're just going to take a regular paper towel and just going to use the same amount of pressure on both. Okay. Let's take a look at the results. Once again, the Glasbord panel with surface seal stands head and shoulders above the standard PVC panel. You can see the markings barely disappeared, whereas they totally came clean on the Glasbord panel with surface seal. And the final thing we want to show you is why the Glasbord panel with surface seal is 10 times cleaner. And for that, we're just going to take some general purpose cleaner. You can use 409, whatever you feel like. Just do a little spray on both. Take another paper towel. And again, just take a few swipes, just using the same pressure on both panels. And let's take a look. And once again, the Glasbord panel with surface seal shows why it'll stand up much better on abrasion resistance and stain resistance than a standard PVC panel. Glasbord is the only FRP panel with surface seal, and that's why we prefer it. That's why it's the best choice. Glasbord with surface seal is 10 times cleaner, has 6 times the stain resistance, and 2 times the abrasion resistance as a standard PVC panel. Thanks for your time today, and we hope you choose Glasbord with surface seal.